Alright, what is up? What is up? Strike Squad. So, what we are going to talk about today is the key concept, the number one thing you need to learn to play top lane and to pretty much like get good at top lane, enjoy top lane. So I've been doing a lot of roles over the years, and I'm going to make a couple videos going forward talking about the key concepts for certain lanes and roles. So I will give you a little bit of a spoiler alert, and we'll go over some of these in this game because this is a good game for it. But the spoiler alert, the key concept for top lane that is all important, all knowing, matters every game is wave management. If you do not understand wave management and you want to play top lane, you are going to have a really, really, really hard time. Wave management is crucial, it's key, it's king, it is the number one name of the game in top lane. You will lose entire games if you get stuck in a freeze in certain matchups. You will lose entire games if you do not execute a crash correctly and get a proper bounce back. You will lose entire games if you don't get the right reset because your lane, you shoved it too fast and you didn't get a slow push, or you shoved it too slow and you didn't do a fast push. It does not seem fair almost sometimes how important wave management is in the top lane. It is crucial. It is what will allow some people to get to a level 6 spike before you. It is what some people will use to get to a level 1 item before you. And because top lane is the longest lane in the game, and because it is also one of the lanes that has like the most likelihood to get dived and or ganked, outside of probably like mid lane, it can be awful when like you pretty much get beat in wave management. Now the reason we're talking about this is because we're going to go through and I'm going to show you just a few things that have to do with wave management, and then I'm going to show you the results of them pretty much. So right now I'm pushing this Nautilus off, and part of the reason that I'm fine to trade with him here and even walk into his wave a little bit is because I want his wave to focus me, because I don't think that this guy can kill me early even though he took Ignite, and I'm not scared of him, right? And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want my wave to push into him even though it's more damage. So that's what I'm going to keep doing, right? Now what he wants is he wants to get level 2 and he wants to play for the same thing, so he's also pushing the wave, right? He's pushing the wave to try and get a level 2 advantage. I'm pushing the wave to try and get a level 2 advantage so that we can both initiate a fight and win the fight. Now, luckily, we end up getting it pretty much at the same time, and I get a really oppressive trade. Now, here's the rub, right? If this guy was smart, he would look at this wave state and he would be like, this is bad. I need to back off and let Urgot shove into me and not try to be so aggressive right now. Well, why? Why does Nautilus need to do that? Because Nautilus has no pots. Nautilus has no TP. If Nautilus dies here and I put him in a freeze and he has to walk all the way back to lane and he misses 2-3 minions and I back and then TP back with an item advantage, right? His lane is over. It's so over. It's not even funny how bad that would be for him. But he doesn't understand that, right? So he's going to keep pushing, he's going to keep pushing, he's going to keep trying to do this, right? And now he understands that, you know what, I'm too low to actually try and play this, right? And this is exactly what happens. I'm canceling his back. Why am I canceling his back? Because this guy mismanaged his wave. It's going into me right now. So the longer that I keep him from getting back to base and then getting back to lane, he's bleeding minions in XP right now. He's falling farther and farther behind every single time I stop his base here. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, now here's the downside. His minions started aggroing me, right? So now my wave's pushing into him. So what are we doing here? What's the plan? Well, we've gotten it to the point where there's no cannons, right? This is 4th wave. This wave is spawning, right? So what I should want to do here is I should want to get this under, and then I should want to get back so that I can buy and then come back to lane and trap him in lane with an item advantage, right? Now, I don't do that perfectly because I'm not a perfect player, but I get it under and then I back, And then now as he is trying to clear this wave and I TP back, look at what happens. I have an item advantage. I have vision control. My jungler is coming up to my top side. I can catch this wave, which is what I'm doing right now. And now that I've catched this wave and stacked it, let's watch what happens next. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's lost an entire wave. And I'm going to maintain this freeze as best I can. Okay, he has lost 2 waves pretty much worth of XP and gold. So even without a kill, right? I'm 18 CS up. I'm 400 gold up almost, give or take, right? Like 350 gold up. Okay, and I'm 2 items up on him, right? And this is not the greatest buy. This guy actually had to wait in base to get this probably. And now let's take a look at this. He's almost halfway. I'm almost level 6. Right? Like in the first 5 minutes, just via like some pretty shoddy wave management, right? Like not perfect wave management by me, but at least understanding the concepts of wave management. This guy is losing the game. He's completely losing the game, and I haven't killed him. And he doesn't have a summoner, his only like escape summoner, and he has to push all the way up to my tower to try and reset the wave. Now, if this Evelynn was smart, she would know this is pinked, and she would have just, you know, dived this. At least she would have helped me kill this guy rather than baiting. But the point being is that like you can see as a key concept like just how oppressive this can be when you fully understand wave management concepts in the top lane. So I hope that this kind of was a little brief summary, excuse me, of some of the wave management concepts, like, you know, fast pushing, freezing, bouncing a wave, building a slow push, etc., things like that, fighting for level 2, and seeing like how when you really understand those concepts and you apply them, like just how much they can help you top lane to win without even killing your opponent. And this is even more important in losing matchups, right? Like this Nautilus can't afford to be making these mistakes because my champion is inherently stronger than him. So if he makes these mistakes, his situation is only getting worse. So I hope this kind of explains some things for you guys. And if you like the content, please subscribe, like the video. It really helps a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one.